Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Closing Bell Show. I welcome you all. Another day, another trading day, I guess. I am holding USDK to the long side, just bought on the support, and I think I'll also explain why. And also, I am holding USDs. I am holding. I am holding USD and the New Zealand dollar against the dollar and the USD. It seems like we are rejecting on this high there. So I might move my stop loss to break even. That will be the 4 hour order block or support to continue to the downside. Hopefully, we're gonna still get a continuation to the upside. Possibilities of holding that breakout or the block area to continue to the upside. So I think for me, what I want to do right now is to remove risk to break even. Just tiny break even. Gonna remove risk to break even. So I have no risk on USD and ZD, but I hope for a continuation to the upside. So that's a trade that I'm holding for now. And then NZD CAD, it is still roughly on the entry point. So there's nothing much happening on it as yet. So that's another trade that I am holding. And then let's just quickly look at what was there today in the fundamentals. We had Euro PMI we have USD PMI, service PMI, new home sales, uh, unemployment claims. So it came out slightly higher than expected. Uh, but it's not a huge miss. So that won't move the market so much. As I was just looking at the macroeconomics. However, looking at the H finder, I will show you to the H finder now. But how have you been, man? While the H finder is opening, what have you been? How has been trading? How has been trading? Let me just quickly do something. How has been trading? It's been a while without being with you, man. Uh, I'm just waiting for the H finder to open. Am I audible? Let's see. Okay, I am audible. Um, I am audible. Okay, we just have opened the Eco Boost. Now let's just quickly go through it. Oh, come on. Just okay. Now you are crazy. Oh, shucks. Here we go. Okay. On the bullish side, USD CAD, when you look at the Eco Boot, it shows USD CAD as bullish, also Bitcoin and NZD CAD as bullish. And then on the bearish side, we have AUD, JPY, GU. I'm very skeptical about GU and AUDSD. They are bearish only when you look at the eco side, where eco looks at only microeconomics. You look at your GDP growth, PMI, retail sales, CPI, PPI, PCE, which the Feds are likely to check when they look for inflation data, then interest rate. So it is how it's looking like. But if you just go to top setup, I'm just gonna go to top setup and we quickly speak about top setup. There's nothing much that happened in the market. Um, on the top setup, Dow Jones It's giving a good reading. We'll see how it all goes. And then Euro USD and NZD, GPU USD, yeah, they just goes against each other. I just don't like how it's looking like this too. Gold is still a bullish reading as well, +5. Uncertainties in the world also, possibility of interest rate cuts are there. They've pushed gold to the upside. I think these are the only bearish and bullish ones. So for today, since there's nothing much happening, I'm going to look at British pound, CHF, GBP, NZD, NZD, CHF, GU, and Euro USD. I think technically I will look into that and speak about gold and Nasdaq and the others. So let's get into it, man. As I said, I am long. I am long on NZD CAD and NZD USD, for which the trade it's looking good. But let me just quickly update my friends about this. Come on, here we go. Then I'll quickly update friends about this trade. Just quickly do that. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly that. Just gonna update that I've moved my stop loss to break even. Okay. So good move so far. I was just quickly updating. As you're joining, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, that's done. I said I'll look at, let me just quickly look at the futures. I'm going to look at specifically gold. So gold, it lost a huge momentum on the support, and we are looking to hold the, I'm hoping that it will hold support. It's already today's down 1%. It has lost all the gains from yesterday. Leaving that favor look up. I'm holding maybe to hold that support in that area, push back, and perhaps we hold that area and we look to continue to the upside as rejecting on this resistant area to look back to continue to the downside, to the upside. Does it give me an opportunity to add more positions there? Perhaps, but I will look into adding if it comes back all the way down to hold that support to turn this resistance into support again. But my first position that I'll add is that low to look for continuation to the upside. So I think, in a nutshell, I am gonna look for a move like that, and then perhaps then we're gonna look for continuation to the upside on gold. US oil, US oil still holding that support, but I am more interested if we go deep into discounted prices. I am more interested in oil in those prices. And another one that is a very good bullish move. And speaking about bullishness, it's at all-time high, almost at all-time high. Nasdaq, am I gonna get a very deep retracement lower to hold that support to look for a move to the upside? I am gonna be patient. I am not just gonna rush into that trade. S&P 500 perhaps. Uh, ay, 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 ay. I win. Oh, so for S&P 500, perhaps if we get another retracement lower, I can look to buy my first ETFs on S&P 500 on this low to look for a continuation to the upside as well. It's still bullish, but I'm more interested in getting a good risk to reward as we come back lower. Russell, it's on so Russell is holding all-time highs. I'm sorry, man, it's holding that resistant area. If for Russell, for example, moves all the way down, I can buy Russell to look for that move again to the upside. But uh, just speaking about Bitcoin as well, Bitcoin was bullish. And as I said, I am cooking that. So Bitcoin, a deeper retracement, a deeper retracement, gonna move. And Bitcoin, most of the time, it's a true indication of risk on asset. When the market is happy, it's looking into be move into risk on. One of the things that we see it's Bitcoin being strongly bullish. So I am interested in that Bitcoin, but let's just speak about the pairs that I said I'll speak about. Uh, One of them is GPB CHF. Not my favorite pair, but I will go into a GPB CHF. It's not my favorite, but I will go into it. And I'm also cooking. So once in a while, I will jump on cooking. So it is bearish. And the only move I see, if I will take bearishness on GPP CHF, it's a deeper retracement and still holding that as a strong support, as a strong resistant area. I think for now, there's no move for me. And then the other one is GPB NZD, not my favorite pair again, NZD. I normally love NZD. I normally love trading the major pairs, but other than that, look at that. What do you trade when the market's like this? Holding support, holding resistance. I'm just not gonna trade this. As much as saying it's bullish, it's been consolidating from April until now. Unless I will be interested, unless we get a major break low, perhaps then I can be interested in it. But other than that, or we get a decisive break above all that to look for the continuation to the upside. But for now, I think I am not going to be interested in it. It's not clear what it wants to do. And another one, NZDCHF and AUDCHF, and then AUD, AUDCHF. So I'm considering, okay, I have another announcement soon. Oh, okay. AUDCHF. Look, a move higher, I, to be honest with you, a move to retest this area and to look into buying that lower, I could be interested in taking this until this low. However, I need to be very careful and look for, I need to be very careful in this instance. Just take note of carry trades. I'm not going to check the carry trades now, but carry trades in this case will play a huge impact on my decision to trade the pair. But yeah, the last one is GPB. The last one would be GPB USD. Do not forget to like and subscribe. So I was looking for a deeper retracement lower to decide what I'm gonna do. However, it's still bearish. If it comes back to that high and turn this support, I was gonna consider it, but not anymore. So what I'm just waiting and I'm trying to playing GU and EU very carefully, because if you see GU, we held that kind of a support. I was looking for a deeper support for better risk to reward. But if you look at the two friends, where's Euro USD? Oh, come on, man. Time is gone away from me. Euro USD, we didn't get to this. I wanted that low here as a fake out from this support or from this trend line and then hold that support and look for longs. I was interested in longing GU there. Unfortunately, I didn't get that move. It left without me. So the only move I have, it's only two, which one is a hedge over the other. The one NZUSD is doing quite well. I'm hoping that we'll start to break above that high and look for higher prices on NZUSD. So that being said, I think on the swing positioning, not going to speak much about macroeconomics tonight. Uh, I'm not going to speak much about macroeconomics tonight. Oh God. When am I buying or when are you buying for me? Been asking, and with your money, of course. With my money, uh, Lem, I'll buy you soon. Don't worry. Very soon. Uh, I'll tell you, open a broker account, open a brokerage account level, and then we'll buy together. Guys, I do not offer any signals. Just know that this is my partner. She just loves playing with me. But anyway, let's just go to day trading. Hold on for me. I'll be right back. So I'm back. So let's just quickly move into day trading. I told you that a person has a partner, but the partner, no one is there to cook for me. Imagine. Okay, I'm back. Hmm. Okay, let's go to day trading. Just gonna quickly do the analysis of the day trading. Okay, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Ah, shucks. And tell me your daily bias for today. Uh, let's see. Sorry. There is still a very strong draw of liquidity on this week. Let me just quickly do this. On this weekly FVG, there is a draw of liquidity lower for Nasdaq to still perhaps come back lower and retest that at least 50% of that weekly fair value gap. And I think that when level will be able to buy stocks or buy a Nasdaq ETF using our JSA accounts. So daily time frame, if we're to look at the daily for Nasdaq, we are still within that daily fair value gap. So we are holding that daily fair value gap. We held that, but however, within that daily fair value gap, the market has not taken out the previous daily low and the previous daily high. But this is specifically for Nasdaq. Let me quickly look at S&P 500. So S&P 500, it's been the stronger one between the two. Previous daily high was taken on S&P 500, and we're trading above the previous daily high. So there is a clear SMT between S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Okay, need to switch off that, start that. Here we go. We are trading above. I think it's S&P 500 at all-time high, while Dow Jones as well. It is a stronger index in this case. Previous daily high as well. We have taken the previous daily high and the previous daily low as well. So Nasdaq basically it's been a weaker one for today. We have traded above very strong momentum to the upside for both Nasdaq and S&P 500. I mean, for both US30 and S&P 500. For age, see what's happening. We are rejecting on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah. Am I gonna get the rejection to come back all the way lower? There is a 4 hour high, 4 hour low that was not taken. Um, so this is interesting now. Am I gonna reject within this 4 hour time frame to come back, check out these lows? I have no idea. Remember, Nasdaq and S&P 500 at all-time high, and Dow Jones. So Dow Jones for our time frame, do I have a possible retracement to these areas on Dow Jones? I think so. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Possibility of coming lower. Yeah. So S&P 500, we could come back to react to that one. What do you call this? 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes. Come back to this fair value gap to reject back to the upside. High possibility of that move tonight. Hmm. While Dow Jones is doing totally something different. Also, this one is telling me there is a move lower. There is possibility of move lower. Also, US30 says I might come back to that low before we go to the upside. So that says to Nasdaq for me, since we are holding this 1 hour long range for value gap here, there is possibilities of the market coming out to the daily low. But let's look at the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame during lunch hour, we have taken the lunch hour, AM session high. See. 15 minutes of the 10 on the 15 minutes. Okay, I'm confused today. 15 minute fair value gap on S&P 500 held that strongly, pushed back to the upside just before the AM session open. But also, if we were to look at, we have served that high, we have used this high, then that high as form of liquidity. We push lower. Possibility that we might not hold this 15 minutes fair value gap. Yeah, we could push the market lower. We could push the market lower. Are you ready to buy level? Mm, listen. Okay. I might look for shorts now. I'll mark this as my liquidity sweep. That can be liquidity sweep there. We are at the 5 minutes fair value gap. Is it a valid fair value gap? I have no idea. I just have to closely watch what's happening here. I would love, okay, this is how I want this to move now. I have an idea. Okay. And now I have an idea what I want. I'll explain now. So within this 5 minutes fair value gap, I mean 15 minutes fair value gap, there is a 5 minutes fair value gap lower. That held, and then high possibility of with a breaker, how that push to the upside, we could be coming to take out that high. Yeah, S&P 500 could come out, take out that high, and then we could reject there. So either way, oh, okay, it has already happened. We have taken, so now there is an SMT. Let me just quickly mark this. So there is an SMT between Nasdaq and Dow Jones. Am I gonna get prices lower? Am I gonna distribute lower? And since we are rejecting at that high, I would love to see if I'm gonna reject lower. I think it's interesting now. Now the setup might be set up in S&P 500. It still has the high to come back and take out, but within this rejection area, also that low. Um, I don't have any bias. I honestly do not have any bias. I'm just gonna be looking for price action. What's your bias? So I don't have any bias for tonight. I don't know. What do you think? What's your bias, guys, for the PM session for Nasdaq and S&P 500? And do not forget to like and subscribe. Can I come take out that high before I look for lower prices? Let me see. Can I? Above here, there is a 15 minutes fair value gap. Mhm. Already reacted on that 15 fair value gap. We have not taken this low after the distribution of the 55 minutes fair value gap. So we had still have this low here. So we have the high and the low within this price leg. However, I'm at the discount prices. I mean, I'm at the premium prices. I should be looking for shorts, I think. I think I should be looking for shorts. Within this price leg, I could be looking for shorts as well. But I would love if it takes out that high and come back lower as well. So I am very neutral. I am just gonna wait and see. I think I'm not gonna take a trade yet. I am gonna be neutral. Let's see. So if we take out this low, if we take out that low, all that, I think I might consider. I might consider. Yeah, I might consider shorts. think I'm gonna look for a reversal. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a reversal. If it still continue going up, I don't mind. There is still these highs. Look, and I see something here. What's happening between this price leg? How far am I? Yo, I'm too deep into discount, eh? I mean into premium prices. I'm too deep into premium prices. I don't want to take a trade there. So I'm just gonna wait. I am just gonna wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just too deep into premium prices. So if it takes out this highs, come back and take out the all-time high, I don't mind. And it will give me more confidence if Nasdaq, I mean S&P 500 takes out this high, just my back this as my liquidity sweep, and then it starts rejecting. I will look for shorts. So let's wait and see, man. We will watch the market, and I think that gives me an opportunity to continue making my food for tonight. Come on, take that high. I think I can only take shots if we sweep that, come back and reject again, and I'm gonna look for shots. Let's see. This is the move that I'm waiting for. Just take out that high, come back lower. I think I'll be interested. What's happening? SMT. There is already some sort of SMT within the lunch hour open price. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. I would love it more if you take out that high, even though there is an SMT here. But I would love it more if you take out that high. If it takes out that high, I will love it more. But let's wait and see. I'm coming now. Let's wait and see. Perfect. Okay, perfect. This is a perfect move that I was waiting for. I am gonna look for shorts. I am gonna look for shorts. I think this is the perfect move that I was waiting for. I am gonna look for shorts. Okay. Which one is weaker? This is weaker. Hmm. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna look for shorts now. If we get an invasion of this, I think the shorts are set. If we get an invasion of this 1 minute, leaving that fair value gap, push invasion that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna look for shorts, I think. Okay, let's see. Ah, shucks. Come on. Okay, just taking the high again. Really? It's already done what I'm looking for. I am just waiting for confirmation here. I am waiting for confirmation. Ooh, look at that candle. Oh, shucks, look at that. Okay, get invasion. I think I'm gonna go short. Let me see what happens here. I'm waiting for this closure and then I'm gonna try to look for shorts now. Ooh, look at that. Ah, will have this gone long gone, but I'm hoping that it will give us a retracement. Okay, limit set. Okay, in the trade, level I've bought. I've buy. I've bought. I've buy. English. Okay, I'm in the trade. Just gonna quickly allow it to show here. I'm just gonna allow it also a small breathing space. Uh, I'm in the trade. I'm just gonna allow it a bit of a breathing space above the high. Just tiny breathing space. Here we go. You see, just tiny breathing space above the high. Okay, I'm on this trade. So holding this invasion inside the fair value gap, I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I am happy. Everything aligns, so I am happy with the trade. That's a 1 to 2.7. Okay. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's see the 5 minutes. Oh, shucks, we are inside. Oh, this 5 minutes failed to break below. Okay. Yeah. That five, if it closed below, it will have been a very good trade, I should say. So if this 5 minutes low, that low that came back and rejected all the way up, if it closed below and get an invasion of this 5 minutes, that would be a very three plus setup, I should say. Also, the 3 minutes failed to create a close below away. So I think I jumped on quite quick, but let's see. Let's see. So this will be my break even though. Okay. The trade so far, it's not looking good. No, it's not looking good. Oh, oh, shucks. I'm out. That was a very tight stop. That was a very tight stop. I'm out. That was an extremely tight stop. I thought I moved it. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a very tight stop. Let me see it and see if I can get another move. And that is out. I've taken a loss here. I've been just take, even though this didn't come back and take out the high. Um, I will quickly explain what happened there. So S&P 500 still holding that fair value gap, still holding this fair value gap. That high still very strong. So possibility of low prices are there. I might have moved my stop loss quite quick. But yeah, let's see. I might have moved my stop loss quite quick. Yeah. Okay. That's out. Let's look for the next entry or re-entry on the same trade. I am still bearish. Just want to see what's going to happen here. Will it give me another move? Perhaps it will. I'm just going to be marking these areas and just be watching it. I just don't want to re-jump on a back again here. So you take S&P 500, you re-jump on stop loss below. That will look, it also looks good. Statistically, it looks good. SMT above. I'm just going to have to be careful in jumping on this trade. I sometimes have to be okay with standing outside, honestly. US state is starting to give lower prices now. Am I going to get another move lower? I think so. I think so. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, the market is confirmed also. I'm still going to look for shorts because there is another SMT here. I am going to still look for shorts. Unless the SMT fails, I am still going to look for shorts. Let's see what happens. But I'm not just going to jump on this trade again. I've already taken a loss, tried to short here, and it did not happen. So I just have to be extra careful. Let's see. SMT here. If it starts breaking below leaving market structure here, I am going to look for shorts. Yeah. I am going to look for a shorts here. But I am going to be careful. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I've already taken a loss tonight. So I'm going to look for a entry short again. I think I am still confident with my short trade. I think my bias overall, unless I was totally wrong with my bias, we've taken that high. There was an S&T between this high and Nasdaq and S&P 500. So that confirmed possibility of shorts as well. That confirmed the possibility of shorts. Um, so if maybe US30 takes out this low, and then we're gonna break below and continue looking for shorts. Uh, yeah, I'm still interested in my shorts. Let me remove this. Still interested in my shorts. Will I have used that high as my stop loss? That would be very huge stop loss, by the way. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna still look for a re-entry. Already taken a loss for tonight. So why risk it more than trying to play carefully and look for a proper confirmed trade? And the mistake earlier on that I did was, and I think I need to note this in my plan, it's if I looked at the 5 minutes where we're looking at, I should have allowed this 5 minutes, we get an invasion of that 5 minutes where we're looking at on this side, inside here. Perhaps the trade was not going to go against me, but I just was not patient. And that was my downfall today. We still have an SMT. We still have possibilities of the market coming lower. So I am going to be patient. I am going to be patient. I tried to short. The short didn't work. I am going to still wait for a retracement lower. Where's my phone? Do not forget to like and subscribe. I think shorts will be the change. Let me test that. Testing that on this. I should. Intuition lower. Invasion of that 15. And back to that 15. Possibility of continuation to the high side are there. So I'm still looking where possible could I have made a mistake, and I don't see any mistake I made. I don't see any mistake I made. I think we've taken the lunch hour high. There's an SMT, so there's no mistake I made. Man. That candle with that move that gave me a confirmation. So I think my confirmation was there. The market didn't play, and I'm not going to look for continuation to the upside. To be honest, I have no reason to look for continuation to the upside on this other side. So unless if you look at this entire move on the 1 hour time frame, looking at the previous daily high and the previous daily low, where I'm on premium. There's no need for me to look for longs. I think shorts are still valid, and I'm not just gonna jump off for my short just because I've taken this loss. The loss was justified. Unless Nasdaq comes back and take out that high, perhaps then I am not gonna really. I'll say my bias was totally wrong today. I'll say it with my guts. My bias was wrong today, but for now, I am gonna wait it out. What is that tracking now? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What is that? Jesus, okay. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, the market is still pushing to the upside, eh? It is still coming to the high that I was telling you about, but yeah, still pushing to the upside. It is still pushing to the upside. Let's wait and see, man. I'm just gonna be waiting now. I think I'll be waiting. So I will be changing a lot of things, man. The price action is slowly moving to the upside. Uh, I think if anything, yeah, if it continues, I think my bias was wrong for tonight. My bias was totally wrong for tonight. If it continues going to the upside, check out that high, then my bias was totally wrong for tonight. I wouldn't have gotten an entry. We held that. Look at that. PM session came back. There's no trade at all. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay. Taking that high. MC Trader, hi. How are you? Please subscribe, man, as you're coming along. How are you, man? Oh, man. I'm good. How are you? What's your bias for tonight? What the hell? I am going to look for a retracement low. I've taken the loss for tonight, but I'm still willing to put in to restart again. I am still going to look for lower prices. We've swept the high again for on Nasdaq. Should I have waited for that? Perhaps, but it happens. What do you mean sell? What do you mean sell? Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, MC Trader, just explain what do you mean sell? What do you mean buy? So I understand. Okay, we've taken this high. Am I gonna get lower prices? Am I gonna get a move like that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And this is a clear indication that my bias was totally wrong. So as MC Trader, tell me what you mean buy or sell, and how are you? How? Trader, please type explain what do you mean sell buy? Are you asking me what I'm looking for? MC traders. I man. What are you saying? Scam. Okay. Explain here. I truly don't understand what you're saying. Please type in long sentences and explain what you're saying. I honestly don't know what you're saying. Am I gonna try short again? Yeah. Let me see. But I'm gonna wait for the invasion. Yeah. If I get that invasion, I'm gonna try short. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah. I am gonna wait for something like that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Excuse me. Am I gonna get my shot that I'm looking for? I'm hoping. Okay, SMT has happened. Yeah. Ah, shucks. Okay. I know. The market is strong to the upside. I think I'm trying to get, I am not getting what I'm looking for. I'm not getting what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm not getting what I'm looking for. My bias was totally wrong. We have that 15 minutes from there. We just kept on going. Yeah, we just kept on going. Came back to that 15 minutes fair value gap. But where were you gonna look for a trade? There's nowhere to look for a trade for me. Nah, the bias was totally wrong. I don't think I'll get a trade today. My bias for today was totally wrong. The market is extremely strong, hey? I was looking for just a week and come back again. We have a 5 minutes fair value gap here. I think I'm gonna mark for both. Just wait for this invasion. If that happens, perhaps I am gonna look for. I'm gonna get a trade, but are we gonna get something like this, or we're just gonna get an invasion of this 5 minutes and we start rolling lower? I don't know, but the market are very strong. Okay, to be fair, we have tapped on this 5 minutes, 15 minutes where we gap 50% range. Shorts are still possible. Yeah, shorts are still possible, but hey, man, it's very difficult to get a trade. Yeah, Might call it a day. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Oh, yeah, the market is strong. So unless it comes back and take out this daily high, then maybe the short will be more eminent. Hey, right now, the bulls are not playing jokes with me. The bulls are not playing jokes with me today. The bulls are not playing jokes with me. Look at these moves. Are we gonna take out the daily high and that's when we're gonna take shots? I don't know. Let's wait. Even that I'm waiting, I might as well make food and eat. I'm just gonna wait. Um, Come on, man. Do something. Give me something of interest. There is two possibilities. There is this 5 minutes here and that. Let's see, man. For me, it's if we come back all the way down, I think that will make sense. Oh, wow. This one is not even taken out that high. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting. US30, it's a very weak one, yeah. Sure. And I see the invasion, yeah. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, that's 5, yeah. Came back inside 15 minutes for value gap. About 50% of that 50 minutes for value gap. At that side, we have no sort of S&P 500, and the other one, it's at its all-time highs. And already here, there is a 5 minutes for value gap. Am I going to get a reversal or I'm forcing a reversal? So that's a question that I have to answer. I think this is a question that I have to answer. Am I forcing a reversal or am I going to get a reversal? I'll be more confident if it takes out this low. Let me not use a inversion store theory. I'm just gonna use that low. If that low is taken out, and then I might consider. Yes, there is a 5 minutes, 1 minute inversion, but I'm not just gonna jump on this. Just gonna mark these areas and see what's gonna happen. Inversion, oh, look at that. Close below, I'm gonna look for a retracement. If it closes like that, it closed below and now it's retracing. Let's see. Sure. Can I take a trade like this? We failed to take out the low, so there is an SMT here. Uh, within this leg, so I am going to enter at 50% of that leg, stop loss above. I'm going to try this. Let me set it up here. Yeah. Limit set. I've already taken my shot for the day. For the first shot, I took a loss. Let's see for the second shot for the day. Oh, come on. This will be a disaster. Am I interested in taking this trade? Let me not. I might remove this limit. I'm just looking for something here. Let me see US30, still slow. My limit is set. SMT below there. Came back to that five. Should I wait for the invasion of that five? Came all the way and invade that 5 minutes. Perhaps I should. Because looking at the price action here, um, might be coming here for rejection, to be honest. I just have a feeling, man. Sometimes you have these instincts. Invasion of the 3 minutes fair value gap. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Okay. I see. Take the trade there. 1 to 5, but I just want to take the trade there. Let's see. I might not take this trade. Okay. Let's wait and see, man. I will try again. Invasion. Can I retest that area? And there's another fair value gap above. Okay. I'm trying shorts again for the second time for the day. So I have my limit set. I've not been triggered as yet. Um, do not forget to like and subscribe, guys. Please like the stream. Let's get to 100 subscribers. I am planning something. Look, you could take a trade there. I just don't like the risk to reward. Yeah, you could take the trade there. I just don't like because the invasion of this 1 minute, there's another fair value gap here. I just don't like the risk to reward. But if it's that high, where it is now, by the time we break up here, it will be 1:1. As we come back lower and have this 5 minutes invasion here, if it will happen, I'm already break even. I have no risk. So I don't see a reason for me putting more risk into this trade. I've already taken a loss for today. So I'm trying to add more risk into the trade that I have. So let's see if it will retrace higher, take me on the trade and push lower. If not, perhaps if we get an invasion of this, am I gonna if we get this 5 minutes invasion, 5 minutes close below, leave a fair value gap, am I gonna get a trade again below there? So I have two possibilities for my second trade for the day. So what's interesting here is, as I said, I try to short as we get this distribution leg lower. I try to short on as we get that as a market structure shift on this invasion here and that fair value gap. I tried to short, but I was taken out. So now we have taken the daily high, we have not taken the daily high on Nasdaq, but possibility of retracing lower coming back to this leg, they are there. Hence, I am still saying if we push back, perhaps we're gonna get that move as my second trade for the day. And also, you could look for a trade where it is the market might reject there. It might not come back all the way up to where I want to enter. But I'm more interested in taking 50% of this leg to come back lower. Um, Already, you sometimes have to look at the risk through because if you look at this leg, yeah, so I'm going to enter exactly at 50% of this small leg that it created. Also, around 61% of the leg, it has a fair value gap. So it might come all the way back deep inside to this fair value gap before rejection. So I think for me, I am okay with taking shots there. Oh, it has missed me by a few pips so far. Few pips. It has missed me by how many pips? Oh, shit. Very few pips here that just missed me. But do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 100 subscribers. What was of buyers for the day? Let's engage. Jump on the chat. Let's engage. Oh, come on, man. It might have missed me, to be honest. But let's see. Uh, we have 20 minutes before the power hour. S&P 500. I'm just going to be watching S&P 500. Um, S&P 500, you have to be extra careful because it is not taken that low. It is taken that low, but it's not taken this actual low. And it shows rejection on this fair value gap, yeah. For which is good, but the fact that it didn't take this low, it is worrying. Unless it gives a tiny leg higher, and then we get a move like that, perhaps to confirm the actual move that I was looking for all along. Um, and it might have missed me after all. If we don't get this leg higher, we might reject all the way down. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. So I'll truly appreciate, guys, if you were to subscribe and like the live. It does help with algorithm and growing, guys. Please. Oh, so it's like 15 minutes before power hour. Am I gonna sit here until am I gonna sit here until 10 o'clock maybe? And I'm hungry. I think, guys, I'm gonna eat on the stream, honestly. Not been triggered yet. The price, one thing I love also, the price is showing a bit of slowdown. Could we get a slight retracement higher and distribution lower? We don't know. I think that's what I'm waiting for. And I think a move higher, just few because I'm few pips before my limit being triggered. So a few pips higher will allow my trade to be in, and then perhaps I am gonna be confident looking for a trade lower. It is showing signs of rejection. Oh, come on, man. Really now? You wanna leave me just like that? Just like that. I think I'm gonna go make food. Look at that rejections in that area. Patience with formats killing me now. Oh, come on. My limit is not triggered. Wow. I'm looking for a move higher, man. If it gives me the move higher, it can confirm a possibility of taking me into the trade. I think I'm gonna eat on the stream, guys. I'm hungry. You have to forgive me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am re-entered. Let's see how it goes. I will be eating, so pardon me. I will be eating, so pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. I love this move. I will, if it breaks below this low, I am gonna move to break even. So I'll be eating, guys. You have to pardon me. I'll eat while trading. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And tell me, what was your bias for tonight? Just a minute. So what was your bias, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I was interested in. I've already taken a loss for today. I want more of a decisive move to the downside. 5 minutes before the power hour. Will the 9 p.m. South African time move distribute lower for me to de-escalate my risk? 2 minutes before the power hour. Look, for 9 p.m. for me, I just want to distribute lower to de-escalate my risk. I've taken a loss, so I have no interest in risking very high for today, further tonight, because I've already taken a loss. So if it distribute lower, I will truly appreciate that. I think that will give us and move back to this 15 minutes fair value gap. Also, because all this fair value gap are reacted to. Um, 5 minutes is holding that. Oh, this is interesting. So coming back here, inside here, there is a 50 minute that will cool come back in and reject back to the upside. So this low, it could come back all the way down. So once we break below this low, coming back to that 5 minutes fair value gap, I'll really move to break even because there's no need for me to risk to hold on to risk once we get to that 5 minutes fair value gap. Because we could really reject and come back higher. So so let's wait and see. There is signs of rejection to the upside again. 1 minute before that power hour. So we are seems to be rejecting to the downside upside again. We've not gotten that pure decisive move to the downside. We've not gotten that distribution lower. So gotta be I have just have to be patient. Let's see. Okay, 9 hour. So 9 o'clock. Let's see what's gonna happen within the next 15 minutes now. So guys, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll appreciate that. Am I gonna get that distribution that I'm looking for? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Come on, man. Start showing me something. We are still holding. The fact that we are still holding, I'm happy. I'm not gonna put in. Oh, come on, man. Distribute lower. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I think I'll start calling my wife. About 8 minutes before quarter past. That move was good, but it came back and closed directly inside. Maybe if it closed lower, it was gonna look good. Yeah, distant bullish. So what's happening here is very scary. This one S&P 500 has taken out this low, so there is an SMT here, uh, which is very scary for me. There is an SMT here. I might de-escalate. I'm thinking of de-escalating because of this SMT here. Come on. You see this move, if it came back all the way to take out that low, I will be interested. I will be more. But now the way it reacted, oh, I don't like it. But let's wait and see. I'm thinking of just escalating just to put stop loss just below there. But let me hold on, man. I'm in. Let me hold on. Let me stick to the original plan. But that would be a way of de-escalating because already you've taken a loss. So if you don't want to move your stop loss here, because the other one failed to take out this low, there is an SMT. Um, Let me think. You're not putting your stop loss directly at break even, but you're just literally moving your stop loss just to be very safe, man. Let's see. Okay, I have just reduced my stop loss now, just starting to move closer to break even because of that SMT that happened, yeah, between S&P 500 and Nasdaq. This SMT, yeah, it's my biggest worry. So, and look at what it did. Yeah, it did well. I might as well move to break even. Came back. Look at that. Tapped on the 50% of the 5 minutes fair value gap. I think, look at that. So this does not look good for Nasdaq. Now I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Should I call it a day? Let me see. I'm thinking of moving my stop loss all in all to move to break even. The trade does not look good. I might as well take a break even. Yeah. Given the market structure and what's happening, we're gonna move to break even. Yeah, just gonna move to break even, man. I have no interest in just risking too much. Yeah. My problem is there's S&P 500. Look at that. Came back directly 50% of this 5 minutes fair value gap. And there's high possibilities of long coming through. High possibilities of long coming through. So no, I think I'm happy with my move right now. Stop loss at break even. Stop loss at break even. Let's see what's gonna happen. So when things like this happen, man, you need to be able. I think it's difficult to decide what to do. Are you gonna hold on till the end, or you just gonna move to stop loss your break even, given what S&P 500 has done, came back to take the sell side, react on the 50 minutes fair value gap, and reject there, and dismally reject back to the upside. So, so there's no reason for me to hold on to risk. So far, good move, leaving that fair value gap. Perhaps if you look at S&P 500, we might reject there and continue lower. Um, so I think stop loss at break even, good move. I think I'm happy so far. Yeah, I'm happy so far. I guess happy. So far, I'm happy. No risk on the table. Now, so far, I'm happy, man. Yeah, I'm happy. So far, behaved. Come on, man, distribute. Looking for lower prices now. Mm. Lower prices will do. Come on, reject. If it rejects on this 1 minute fair value gap and we start rejecting and distributing lower again, I think I'll be more confident with this trade. I'll be more confident with this trade. Buona. Perché rimasti che in Canada c'eri io, buon che lei se doveva adesso. Assolutamente. Oggi, right? Yesterday I had much called this franchiser for taste. Oggi. And tomorrow you have to wake me up, please, because Friday is not silent medical. And then put that aside, put this aside. Okay. You see? There's a lot. Oh, no, man. Yeah, now this is starting to frustrate. Vision of that 1 minute we will look up, we didn't reject there. If you take out that high, it's another thing again. But anyway, I am look, my stop loss is at break even, so I have no need for me to panic. I can even speak to my wife and all that. So, but you guys tell me, what are you holding? Do not forget to like and subscribe. Am I gonna get the distribution lower? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let me speak to my wife as well. How long have I been on this trade? Let's see. I've been on this trade for 30 minutes. Not bad. Already stop loss at break even. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh God, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I said I wanted to update something with the group. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, while waiting for the trade to decide what it wants to do, there's something that I wanted to check. Um, while waiting for that trade to play it out, what is it? I forgot. Did I forget? Oh, we just certainly just pushed high again. Wow. Okay. Uh, I wanted to check something. What is it that I wanted to check? Come on, man. Remember. Okay, I forgot what I wanted to check. Let me go back to the trade. I forgot. Oh, yes. I remember now. This guy does not really want to come back to retest, eh? Mm, okay. I was looking for a trade for SA top 40. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, ne? Close to half past, still no distribution. I'm not gonna kill the trade. It's on break even. I'm just gonna kill it just before market closure. What have you been? How's your day so far, man? So now this is a good move. If it closes lower, then this kind will come back, leaving that fair value gap. I think that will be a good move. I just wanted to leave that fair value gap here, distribute lower, take out that low. I think the trade that I was looking for will be very confirmed, but doesn't get. Sometimes days like this, you get so frustrated. You stream for about 2 hour 18 minutes and nothing at all. Oh, it's frustrating. I already taken the long. Okay, the first 30 minutes was for my swing trading updates. But the other 2 hours, to be honest, I have taken a trade here. Okay. Let me leave a trade that I took. That was a loss just for reference. I've taken that trade there, short there. That went straight to stop loss. So this is just for reference on today's trades. I've already taken a loss. Yeah, I'm gonna be speaking to the beautiful lady here while commenting. Just loving. Yeah, Kidaran. E tla mphehlisha mala, e tla ba e le wena. Ke na le hlooho already. And ke nwele so. Well, yeah, it's nice because I've dashed it. So the market has traded, it's got drop. The market has traded below the low. We are at the 5 minutes fair value gap. So now I think it just confirmed my break even. It's on break even. I'm hoping for a 1:2. I might close it on a 1:2, given that I took the first trade. This was a loss. Now on break even, I'm hoping for lower prices as we go to 10 p.m. South African time. Let's see. So as we go closer toward my first TP, I will decide what to do with the move. So far, we have already market has given us a 1 is to 1.5. No, 1 is to 1.25. Sorry. It was to 1 is to 1.5. Stop loss at break even. High possibility of the market pushing to the ups. I mean, continuing lower to our take profit as we edge closer towards the closing bell. So the first 5 minutes, if we look up, we have inverted the 5 minutes that I was worried about. Stop loss now can be above that 5 minutes after this 5 minutes closure, can be there looking for lower prices just before market closure. We are going to close in the next 20 minutes. So I need to be within 5 minutes before closure. I might call the day short. I might close the market. So I'm just waiting for 5 minutes closure. I'm just going to wait for this 5 minutes to close, and then stop loss will be just above the as we come back to this first take profit, because quarter two. So if it's there, we're gonna secure a bit of profit, and then we look for movement to the downside. So let's wait for this 5 minutes closure, 2 minutes before the 5 minutes closure. And once we get that 5 minutes closure, and then I'm gonna move my stop loss to where I refer to, and then we look to secure more profit. Yeah. I'm moving my stop loss to the agreed point, ladies and gentlemen, just to secure uh, profit. You could put your stop loss there on a 1:1. I think it's safer there. Yeah. Stop loss at 1:1. And then let's see what happens here. Invasion can come back to check out that high. So stop loss at a 1:1. So at least I've secured profit. Stop loss is here. We'll mark the stop loss. As I said, stop loss is here. Now, that's where my stop loss is. I have about 10 minutes before I close this before I close this trade. So I've moved stop loss to profit. You sometimes have to just agree that towards closure, you don't get that good move. So on a 1:1, I'm happy with the 1:1 this time around. Um, than taking nothing. I could have closed it there, but there is possibility of it reaching my first stop loss, my first take profit. So let's wait and see, man. Because look, we have like about 10 minutes before closure. And I love closing before just before 10 minutes, and I'll just call it a day. I will love just for the next 8 minutes. We come take out that low. Once we take out the low that I'm talking about, perhaps, and then I'm gonna move my stop loss extremely tight. If we take out that low, I'm gonna move my stop loss extremely tight now. It looks like I'm out. Okay, 1:1, I'm out. Yeah, taking me out on a 1:1. Um, I have no complaints, honestly. It could reject then come back lower, but to be fair, I have no complaints. Um, I have no complaint for today. I think I've managed my risk quite well. Given the time, I could have closed on a 1:1.5 below there, but I was hoping for possibilities for the market coming lower. I could have closed on this low here, but I was hoping for the possibilities of the market rolling all the way down to this take profit, to the first take profit. But however, taking a 1:1, look, it's good, I think. Today it's more like a break-even date for me. I really can't complain. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. It's been a very slow trade. Let me see what Nasdaq did. Yeah, it's been a very extremely slow trade. Extremely slow. Yeah, it's been extremely slow. So you could have killed it here, man. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. It's been a great day of a trading day. Taking the first stop loss. Right now, we've been traded on few brands profit. So if I were to remark that trade, basically, let me see. Let me show you that it was a 1:1. Sorry. So we got a trade there, stop loss just above there, and then went out on a 1:1 there. Here we go. On a 1:1. And then that was a 1:1.5. I told you that I could have taken that, but I was targeting a 1:2. Look at that. Do I complain? We can still reach the 1:2. But looking at the time, there's no need for me to hold on to that. I've already taken this loss, so now this 1:1 profit is good. Even though when I got here, I de-escalated my risk. If it was the same risk, it was going to be a break-even day, but already I'm down for the day is 0.2, given that that loss and this move was in profit. So if it got to 1 is to 2, will be a very positive day for me. But we couldn't reach it. There was not good enough distribution lower. Other than that, I think I'm happy with the trade. And have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Do not forget, as you're watching this, to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate all of you for joining me and see you tomorrow on a Friday. Hopefully, you're hoping for a good, positive day. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.